It's time for some scary stuff. Tell some stories. So that's what I feel like doing. Scary stories. During the daytime. Not necessarily scary stories. But why is it saying late night Omen? I changed this shit earlier today. Anyway, what's up, peoples? How y'all doing? I know you probably was on the first one and shit got weird, and I forgot that you guys was even here because I got the phone call and I had to bounce and go take care of stuff. So, good morning, afternoon actually. Today is a great day. Like, shit's happening. Like, people, I'm having a hard time dealing with like what's happening because on one hand, everybody that knew what I wanted to do from the get-go said I would never be able to do any of this shit. Like, I don't know. What do you know about doing any of this? And quite frankly, I don't know anything except for what I want. I want to make hot sauce. What up, my man Lemonade Brand? I want to make hot sauce, right? So if I want to make hot sauce and I get tired of going to the grocery store and I can't find peppers, the next solution to that is to figure out a way that you always have peppers, right? So I don't understand why people think that trying to create your own supply is crazy or that it can't be done. Well, I'm doing it. I now officially have 2 growing operations. One in New Hampshire, one in Maine. I'll be traveling to Michigan to set up one there. I also have one in Connecticut. I'm growing a couple myself, but just a couple. Just special plants I don't want to share with anybody just yet. Then I have another guy who's growing Firepot Farm, man, Tony. We've kind of partnered up together without actually killing each other's brands because there's no point in it. I mean, we can work together without losing individuality. That's what people don't seem to understand. You know what I'm saying? It's possible because I'm doing it and it's fucking amazing. I wake up in the morning, I haven't even really gotten out of fucking off the couch and shit. Not even dressed. Walking around in boxers and stuff, scratching my ass like I do, grab my balls. Whatever. It's morning time. What the fuck do I care? I worked my ass off last week. I get to relax today. But no! Bam! Phone call. Bow! Yo, this is Ara. What up, dude? What's going on? Yo, how you doing? Yo, how many seeds you got? I got mad seeds. Let's get them. It's time to grow. What else you need? What you need me to grow? Wait, hold up. What do I need you to grow? You just asked me what do I need you to grow? Like, well, shit. He said, give me a list. Motherfucker said, give me a list of shit I need him to grow. Feel me? That's who the fuck I am. I get shit done. And it's not like it's that hard. Anybody can do what I'm doing, man. It's not like it's impossible. Just don't take no for a fucking answer. Just don't take no. Shit, it's dirt outside, motherfucker. It's gonna get to that point. I'll grow them right in front of this fucking window. I don't give a fuck. Anybody stopping me? Can't stop the sauce. Now, you definitely ain't gonna be able to stop the sauce. I'm gonna have 5 growers specifically growing my shit. My shit. Hey, Montesano, what's good? We don't need your seeds, baby. We don't need your seeds, baby. What's popping, son? So I get down. I got my own seeds. I get my seeds from a place you don't get your seeds from. You can't tell me shit. How you gonna tell motherfuckers to farm land and then they can't fucking farm land? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. It don't make no sense. Get out of here with that. Not stopping it, son. Unless, of course, like there's like some seed cartel and these dudes like fucking beef over seeds, like they beef over fucking drugs and shit. Then, you know, I might have a lot to worry about. I ain't big like that yet. Dude might come up in here, pow pow, fucking blow my brains out over some fucking pepper seeds. But worse things have happened to people for less. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not possible. It's crazy. I shouldn't talk about it because it's like I be talking about shit and it be happening. So I shouldn't talk about that. In fact, Montesano's gonna want to be my friend. They're gonna want to know what I'm doing. They're gonna want to buy part of it. But I'm gonna tell them no. Sorry, Montesano, because you're gonna try to shove the farmers out and they're not gonna be able to eat. And I'm trying to see farmers eat, people. I'm trying to see farmers eat. And you know why I'm trying to see farmers eat? Because farmers are why we eat. Like, how we not gonna make sure that the people who feed us is fed? That's my thing, people. I'm telling you, community. That's what I'm about. I'm about bringing it back to community. The corporations have already showed us what the fuck they're willing to do, man. They already showed us this. What are you waiting for? Another chance for them to fucking turn around and bend you over? And fuck you when you don't want to be fucked? Because I don't want to be fucked. They're not fucking me. The only person that's fucking me is whoever I choose to be fucked by. And I don't choose to be fucked by nobody. Fuck the bum fuckery. I'm on the fucking end things. You'll give me what I want, or I'll find it elsewhere. Think I'm fucking joking? I live near a lot of just dirt and grass and land and trees. I grow a plant, nobody's gonna know what the fuck it is. I'll have a fucking pepper plant strategically placed around the fucking city. Little areas that nobody bothers with. Just chilling, growing, free. Mine. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to share the fucking wealth. I'm trying to find the last shreds of humanity. That's why I make that offer every week. I keep telling y'all farmers, it's not a fucking joke. I'm dead fucking serious. Y'all think it's fucking funny because there's some dudes swearing and cursing all the time. Maybe you're not used to some guy in a t-shirt with a stupid ass chain on fucking talking about growing peppers and making hot sauce. I make hot sauce, so obviously I need peppers. I've made over 100 fucking flavors. I need more peppers, people. I'm not done yet. I want every pepper. So I can make a hot sauce. I'll make 80 flavors of hot sauce with every fucking pepper. How about that? That's my challenge to the goddamn growers of the world. I will make 80 fucking flavors of hot sauce with whatever pepper you grow for me. How about that? And I'm going to buy the peppers from you. See, that's the whole point. I'm buying them from you. I'm not going to buy them at retail, though. I'm telling you right now, I'm not buying them retail. But I don't want you to sell them to me at wholesale price either. So you get a nice medium right between there. Plus, you're getting free seeds that you don't have to pay for every fucking year. What's good? I'm basically giving you money. Without giving you money. I mean, you're gonna work for it and shit, but I'm giving you fucking money. You may not like my tone of voice, but for real, it's like if I was walking around with some cash, if I told you right now I had $5,000 to hand you, you'd be all up my ass about the $5,000. Yeah, $5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna take that $5,000. Well, here I'm offering you the means to make $5,000. I'm offering you the means to make as much money as you want. There's a vast market for fucking chili peppers, people. There's a vast market. The more exotic, the fucking better. Y'all gonna fuck around and have me growing all these exotic peppers myself. And then once I have them here by myself and I'm the only fucking person, I can jack the price up as high as I want. Shit, they want damn near $20 a pound for some fucking ghost peppers. Yeah, I know I keep bringing it up, but that's my point. Why do they want that much? Because you can't get them everywhere. They're not owned by Montesano yet. Or maybe they are, and people just don't want to fuck with Montesano. But I'm telling you right now, these big seed conglomerates, you want to stay away from them. Number one, I just found out from a source that I trust very much in his field. As a person, I don't know him well enough to trust him. But in his fucking field, yeah, I trust him. He knows his shit. And I've been told that those of us who are trying to grow peppers from seeds we buy in a commercial operation, not allowed to do that technically by law. You can't. But also, to make sure that this doesn't happen, those seeds have been genetically altered. So you're not going to get what you think, if you get anything at all. They're made not to germinate. Now, me personally, I don't buy those seeds. How do I know? Because I go to markets and get my fucking peppers. Markets that buy local produce. I don't want shit. Like, if I want fucking peppers from the Caribbean, I go to a Dominican shop. Why? Because they're fucking Caribbean. They're going to have peppers from the island itself. Not some shit grown in a commercial farm. Nothing against commercial farmers, but commercial farmers usually work for corporations. Corporate owns the land, they own the farmers. The guy goes to work, it's not his land. He doesn't toil it with his blood, sweat, and tears. It's yes, this is a harvest, gotta do it from a family. Gotta feed my family, plus I gotta feed my peoples. You feel what I'm saying? I've worked on farms like that. I love those kind of farms. Where it's the family. It's nothing but family out there. You out there with the family. Fucking kids is out there picking fucking vegetables with you and shit. Fucking moms over there. Dads over there doing this, that, and the other, walking around with a fucking shotgun, yelling and screaming at people and shit, looking like goddamn Farmer Jack. Forget forget what his name was. Bill. Bill. That's what his name was. It was Bill. Bill the farmer. Young dude. He was younger than me. Right? Knew more about that fucking farmland. And I'm telling you, the farmland in the Northeast, people don't know. It's not the easiest soil to farm in. It's a lot of rocks, a lot of boulders, chip pieces of mountain. It's a lot of that shit. So, you have two options. You can either, spend, I don't even know how much money it costs to have machinery go through and basically dig the fuck up out the ground to prepare it as farmland. Like they would on a commercial farm. They don't think about the environment at all. They just go in, let's just bulldoze all this, make sure that there's no rocks at all. We'll fucking sell the rocks. We're not giving anybody anything for free. Crush them up, make them into paved stones. There we go. That's what we're doing. And in the meantime, let's go ahead here, and we're just going to farm a quarter-mile worth of land. Square mile of land. We're just going to grow it until there's nothing left. See, in New England, some of the farms I work on, the smaller operations, they don't do that. So I've seen real carrots. They don't look anything like you think they do. They're ugly and gnarled, and they look like what you would expect a root to look like. A root. Some curvy shit that's just growing wherever it finds space to grow. Now, it's also what I learned about organic. Organic is nothing more than something to get you idiot people, and I call the ones who are idiots that believe everything a label tells them. When, come on, let's think about it. That label was printed by who? By people who will put anything on that label that they're told to put on that label because they're paid to make the label. Ain't nothing about organic that means it's organic. I thought, personally, organic meant without fertilizers or chemicals or anything. No, that's not what it means. It just means it's organic because this label, your company has subscribed to or is paying to say that they are part of this chain of organic, right? Who is the head? Have you ever asked yourself who's the head of the organic? Because you've probably gone to some farmers markets and not found one thing that's organic, but you have found all natural, right? All natural. What's more, I don't know, enticing to me is all natural, right? What does organic mean? Shall we today have a bit of let's learn some shit with Omen? Well, let's learn some shit. I'm going to look up the generic definition of the word organic. Organic, relating to or derived from living matter. Now, does that necessarily mean all natural people? No, it does not. It just says relating to or derived from living matter. So here's what you can do by thinking of it, right? Let's see how I can circumvent that wording. Relating to living matter. Well, I have a chemical here. It's related to keeping living bugs off of living plants so that they can live longer. Is this chemical safe for human consumption? Maybe. But I'm willing to pay you $5,000 a year to say it's organic because technically it is, sir. It is relating to living matter. Well, how about derived from living matter? Yeah, of course it's derived from living matter. We have a little bit of vegetable oil in it, so it sticks to the plant. Vegetable oil, yeah, vegetable oil. That's derived from something that was once living matter. Therefore, organic. See, right there, how I just came up with an organic product? Don't mean shit, people. Don't mean shit. Don't be shit. Now, of course, they try to tell you of food or farming methods produced or involving production without the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or other artificial agents. Produce or involving production without the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or other artificial agents. But what defines artificial agents? Right? All that means is the chemical fertilizer in order to be organic, has to be derived from living matter. Bam. Wordplay. And people fall for it all day. Where all natural means exactly that. All fucking natural. Bam. If it ain't from nature, it ain't all natural. So, ha. All natural, in my opinion, means found in nature. Meaning, if you can find it this way, it is all natural. You then have the right to call your product all natural. All natural, if it naturally occurs in nature. My fruits and salts and everything that I use can naturally occur in nature or be processed that way in nature. You can make vinegar naturally through fermentation, fruits, and different things. You can get vinegar. It's not that hard. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it's made, naturally. So, once again, my products, most hot sauce makers' products, are what you would consider all natural. Fuck that organic shit. I don't give a fuck about organic. In fact, I stay the fuck away from organic because I've seen their so-called pesticides and chemicals that are organic. Don't be fooled. How do you think a farmer gets to call his products organic? How does he get that label? People, he has to be using something that is classified as organic. He doesn't, I'm sorry. He can just go buy the label. But if he buys the label, then they have to so-called inspect. The FDA has to go and check and see if it's really organic, meaning, is there no pesticides? And if the pesticides are used, they are the organic label. And I've seen these products on farms. So, once again, when anybody tries to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, fall back and find out where I'm coming from with the things that I say. Because you can literally look them up in dictionaries, not Wikipedia where anybody can put shit up there. I don't go to Wikipedia. Check my fucking browsing history. Never go to Wikipedia. Check my browsing history on how often I Google something. Not very often, people. I go to the source of information. If I want to know about agriculture, I don't need to Google agriculture. I go to an agricultural fucking guide. Or guess what? Here's a fucking thought or a goddamn concept. I go to a library where I can find a book specifically about that in a section specifically about it. Without the need to go through a million fucking search results. I don't need a million search results. I just need one result about that particular thing written by someone who did it. Not about a bunch of people who just go around compile. It's like that's all people seem to do nowadays is compile a bunch of other people's shit and then put it together and then sell it to you. Like, here, I read all this stuff and put it together for you so you can now pay me to... No, get out of here. Shut up. Do it myself. I want my own, Anyway, so, out of honor for my guy, Mr. fucking hot saucy goddamn fucking monkey, fucking saucy ass bastard. Also want to say thank you to that man. He's a cool ass dude. Like, real talk. He's like family. Hot sauce family. The hot saucy monkey family. Cool family. There was the first people outside of people that I know personally to taste my sauce. Yes. And love it. And for all those who have tasted my sauce, they already know. I'll take a challenge against any super hot sauce out there any motherfucking day. I'll take a challenge with anybody's hot sauce. Anybody. I'm dead serious. What you got? I got 100-something flavors. I'll make a flavor to go up against your flavor. What you got? We could go to competition. Where's the competitions at? Where's these world awards? That's what I want to know. I want to know where these award hot sauce people be getting these little medals and shit that they be trying to splash on the fucking bottle. Like, award winning. World renowned. World renowned? Well, really? How many people in the world have tasted your hot sauce? I'm curious to know. Where do you get to say world renowned? Because you say so? No. I say so because other people have said so. My shit's fucking great. That's what they've said. Tony the Tiger even came by and had some hot sauce. Splashed it on his goddamn Frosted Flakes. Said it was too great to even fucking eat it at that point in time. He did eat it a little bit later. It's fucking delicious, and he loved it. He comes around. Captain Crunch. All the time. You're fucking splashing hot sauce and everything now. Goddamn Lucky. I think that's his name, right? The fucking leprechaun. Lucky the Leprechaun, Lucky fucking Charms. It's a lot of word lucky usage there. It's annoying as fuck. If I was Irish, I'd be pissed. You know, why aren't we mad about that? We're mad about Aunt Jemima being on the goddamn bottle. But why aren't we mad that all Irish people are depicted as fucking leprechauns with red hair, ready to fight, or drunk? Like, doesn't that make Irish people pissed off? Come on, Irish people, you gotta be with me on this. That has to piss you off, that is your defining, and it's not, because I've met a lot of you, and I think you guys are cool fucking people. But this is what I'm trying to say, is like, we have so much supposed racism and shit in people's faces, and nobody says anything about it. Like, unless it's them. Like, think about it. We still call certain things are paddy wagon? I mean, do you know how fucked up the term paddy wagon is? That is fucked up. It basically refers to the fact that supposedly, or maybe back in the day, you know, Irish would get drunk and they'd cart them off in wagons. And then they made these things, you know, or what we should call prisoner transport vehicles. And now they're just called paddy wagons. And nobody has a problem with that at all. Nobody says anything, you know. We don't say that should be removed or that term shouldn't be used. Just like Billy Club. That's another racist one. Billy Club. Once again, another one aimed at the Irish. Yeah, how do I know this, you wonder? How do I know? Because I'm not the type of person that's going to be yelling and screaming about, oh, you people should feel sorry for me, and then I don't know anything about you at all. Because I could be talking to somebody whose people went through some shit like fucking genocide. I've met some people like that, whose whole entire race was pretty much driven to extinction. But I'm complaining about, you know, some slavery that didn't even happen to me personally. Yes, shit is fucked up for black people in this country. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. It is. But it's fucked up for all of us in this country right now. Right? It's fucked up for all of us right now. All of us. All of us. And not one of us deserves anything any better than the other right now. You can't make one group of people whole and think that another group is not going to get mad. They are. Because they're people. And they're suffering with their shit too. You're going to have a whole bunch of me too, me too, me too. Instead of, it should just be, let's help all of us together. What can we all do so that we're all helping each other somehow? And we don't, like I said, we don't have to get along with each other to help each other. Like I said, I don't know half these motherfucking farmers. There could probably be two of them that end up growing my seeds that don't like black people. They're going to sell me them goddamn peppers though. I know that. And they ain't going to talk shit about it either. Why? Because they're able to support their fucking family. And at the end of the day, you know, that's what matters. Now, if it became a bartering thing where, hey, maybe the motherfucker likes hot sauce, or maybe he just likes to have the seeds, he's going to remember this guy, you know, fucking gave me all these seeds. Now all the other crops suck, but I'm still selling these fucking peppers. Damn, he can't be that bad. I'm not necessarily going to change my whole aspect about all black people, but he's okay in my book. What's wrong with having that kind of connection with people? You can't expect everybody to like everybody, and it's never going to be that way. It's never going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. We have to accept that. We have to accept that. It's not going to be that way. It's not going to be some big ass kumbaya shit. I'm trying to tell you that kumbaya shit don't exist. We're not all going to sit around a campfire singing goddamn songs, sipping on hot chocolate, eating s'mores. No. 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 But what I'm saying is, we don't have to be at each other's throats trying to destroy each other either. We can build each other without having to like each other. Trust me, I know we can. I've done it with people that I hate. And they've benefited quite well from it. So, if I can deal with that shit, the rest of us can. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you're benefiting from it. Now, if you're not benefiting from it, by all means, people, the thing to do is just step away from that. Don't, you're going to tear somebody down for what? Maybe later on, you find out, oh, damn, that dude did have this, and I could have used that if I didn't, like, destroy this relationship we had. Which is, hey, if I need something from you, I'll fuck with you. If not, then don't fuck with me. Bam! Perfect! It's like animals. You don't see animals fucking with each other unless they have to fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, they're just kind of off in their own little world. Like, you know, I'm do my thing, roar and fucking lay in the desert or whatever, you know, climate you happen to live in. Like alligators. You don't see alligators eating each other. Why? Because they don't need to eat each other. I mean, think about it. There's like a whole bunch of them in one place, and they probably like, well, dude, I'm going to let him eat because we're going to waste mad energy trying to fight over the same fucking thing. And then I'm not going to be able to eat when something else comes along, and then I might die from it because I need to eat. So I'm going to just let homeboy eat this right now. He's not going to eat anything after this because he's not going to be able to. And if there's something left over, boom, I got that. Feel me? But that's not how we act. I want this, and I'm gonna hold it and hoard it so no one else can have it. I don't even care if the shit goes bad. No one else is having it because I want it all. And if no one's gonna give me money for it, no one gets it. Fuck the world. That's exactly what happens. And then you wonder why the world's so fucked up. That's what cracks me up so much about people is they wonder why the world's so fucked up. It's fucked up because you made it that way, people. This is what you did. What we all did. This is what we did. I'm not talking about the environment. I ain't got shit to do with that. I ain't do nothing with that. As a collective race of people, yes, we all share the blame in that. But I'm not the one with the big smokestack pumping billows of fucking CFCs and shit into the atmosphere to make $1. You know, I make hot sauce. You know, something that if there was no electricity, I could still make. You know how? Boil and crush. Just like they used to do back in the day when they made hot sauce. My mama just texted me. She said, what do we do? I told my mom and dad that if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be doing any of this shit. What did they do? I learned how to do everything I learned from my parents. Yep, everything. There's not one thing I can think of, except for obviously learning the different things I've learned on my own. But they gave me that freedom as a child to explore, fuck with shit, break things, try to fix it. You know, I knew they knew half the time I did some shit and tried to fix it. And they'd act like they didn't know I fixed it. But, you know, I tried. And that was the thing. As I was given that, I don't know if I was given it or if I just took it. Hey, moms. Nothing, I just was calling to say hello and tell you how everything was going. I was talking to a grower today. Big grower. I mean, like, big grower. To the point where he's like, you know, what do you need me to grow? Like, and I said, what do you mean, what do I need you to grow? I said, I need you to grow peppers. He said, well, what else do you need? I was like, well, what can you grow? He said, give me a list. Wonderful. So, yeah, it was just, you know, happening. So. I already have my 5, Ma. Mhm. Ma. I have, I have every single one of these written down. Every single one. No, but I'm not. I'm not trying to do. When I speak to Papa, which if you'll get on the phone, and I know. So I will. Look, just listen. Listen. There's a reason why I do what I do. There's a method to my madness, and I'll explain it. I'll explain it to him. No, just yo. Love you, Mom. I love you, Mama. Love you, Mama. I love my mom. I didn't grow up loving her though. We had a fucked up relationship, I would say. My fault. I was a dick. So she gets concerned, especially with me not being where she can, I guess, watch over me. They think I'm fracturing or something. Like I'm losing track of reality. Or maybe they know something I don't. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's like some shit written. I'm really like not from Earth. And they're gonna tell me one day, Artist, you crashed here and here's your spaceship. You're really from Planet Hot Sauce. From Planet Hot Sauce in the Capsaicin Nebula. Oh, the stories I could tell you from Planet Hot Sauce and Capsaicin Nebula. Shall I? Shall I tell you a story about how it was? Or what I was told happened on Planet Hot Sauce? Oh, man. I'm going to tell you what happened on Planet Hot Sauce. Give me a minute. I'm going to give you music and all that shit. It's a terrible thing that happened on Planet Hot Sauce. It was unexpected, you know? It was unexpected. Of course, as is the theme of most of my fucking stories, goddamn human beings and their ignorance and greed is always, well, it's usually one of the things that I'm always against is human ignorance and human greed. It's not good for any of us, man. It's not good for any of us. I was told today that it's the second or third time I've heard that I make too many flavors of hot sauce. It's not about the flavors of hot sauce. It's not that I'm doing it because I'm trying to prove a point. I don't have anything to prove. I can make one great hot sauce. I already know this. I've done it 100 times. Shit. Can't stop the sauce. Can't stop the sauce. I wish I could, but I can't. You know, the thing is, there's no point in arguing with people anymore. I realized in my life that I would argue with people and still do what I was going to do anyway. So what the fuck was the point of me arguing about it for? Like, and then you still do it. But you do it mad now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now you've got all this negative, and see, that's what it is to me. Certain people will tell me to slow down because they're generally concerned. Then other people will tell me to slow down just because they know I'm going to go full speed, and then they know that I would tend to ruin things when I'm like that. And, you know, I can admit, me being angry, depending on the type of shit I'm mad about, it'll show in my food, it'll show in my sauce, it'll show in anything that I do. The only times I like my anger and depression to be expressed is through my music. I don't really like anger and depression expressed through food. It doesn't taste good. I was mad and I made a hot sauce, it was mad. And the hot sauce was mad. Like, it tasted good, but it was mad. It was really angry. Like, you tasted this shit and it just burned. It just burned. And then it teased you with just enough flavor to make you want to taste it again, thinking that that flavor would come through stronger the second time. No, and it just burnt you again. It burnt you two, 3 times. Burn, burn, burn. And it's just like, oh. But I love it. It tastes so good. Oh. That's how, kind of like how my life was for a little while. You just get burned and just keep getting burned. And then eventually you just like the burn. Now, it's not even about wanting anything good from this burn. Now you just want to burn because now you want to have a pity party on yourself and feel sorry for yourself. Oh, people treat me like shit. Oh. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm going to do what I want to do, regardless of what anybody says. I'll take into consideration. And you can bark, scream, yell. I don't know what it is. It looks like some shit that I don't care about. Committee for Silicon. Now listen, while that's ringing in the background, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, regardless, right? You know. The thing about it is, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I haven't even begun to do with sauces what I know I can do. Because I haven't even combined. I make basically 3 types of hot sauce. Yep, here we go. You know, everybody's probably like, oh, here this guy goes again. He's got 80 flavors, and he's got 3 types of hot sauce. Well, yes, I do have 3 types of hot sauce. I have the very traditional, I'm used to this runny Tabasco style type, where it's spicy, it's not strained, but it's watery, loose. Not watery, but loose, loose. Very hot, up front, hot, heat, fresh hot pepper sauce. Bam, smacks your face with it. Very vinegary. Then I have mine that are more in the middle. What I call Caribbean Creole blend. Or Louisiana style, but let's just call it Creole because it's more Creole in my opinion. Right? Bam. Now with each of these different sauces, I also ferment or don't ferment. So that's 2 different types of sauce per type of sauce. So technically there's 6 types of sauces. Now the last one is more of a heavily Caribbean based version, which relies heavily on fruits. Heavy on the fruit, but got the fucking spice. And it's a much thicker sauce. Very thick. Some of them are so thick they don't pour from a normal bottle, which is why I use wide mouth bottles. Right? You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, I have 80 different fucking flavors. Now, they're obviously a combination of each one of those different types of sauce. Which is what I'm saying. Is if I said, I'm going to do one type of sauce, and I'm going to use one recipe, and that's it, I feel like I'm limiting myself. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm limiting myself. I don't want to limit myself. I want to see how many distinctly different flavors of hot sauce I can make. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine how the guy feels that the first dude that came up and did a habanero mango blend hot sauce. Like, I'd love to meet the first guy that did that. Because look what he opened the world up to. I'm not trying to be the only person I'm just trying to tell y'all motherfuckers basically, hey, listen, I made 80 fucking flavors. Come on, let's go. Y'all could be doing the same fucking thing. Or, hey, maybe you can do something with a fruit that I use that's much better. I mean, people, I have tried literally 100 different fruits. Now, if I just did one fruit pairing with one pepper every single time, that in itself is different hot sauce flavors. And that's all I'm trying to say when I say I got all these flavors. It's not as complex as some people feel. And it's not me bragging about it. I just like taking, it's an adventure for me. I like to push the boundary of what I can do with hot sauce. And I haven't even really started mixing it fruit, vegetable, and pepper yet. I mean, I've done 2 or 3 like that. Green with chili was one of them. And there was another, which I'm never going to make again. I'm not even going to use that vegetable or that fruit ever again. I'm just not. I won't do it. That's unfortunate because it was actually a pretty good sauce. But no. 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 I'm not doing it. I wouldn't care if somebody said, I'll pay you $1 million for the recipe right now if you just tell me what the recipe is. Nope. No amount of money will make me ever mix these fucking fruit and vegetable combination again. ever. That flavor is dead. Done. Gone. Erased. Stricken from memory. Stay away from my window, ghost. I don't like you. Now, I'm not answering the phone. I'm doing something right now. Fucking shit. People disturb me in the middle of my live streams. If you follow me, which most of these people should, you see my notification. It tells you that I'm live. So therefore, leave me alone. At this point in time. You can bother me later, but right now, I'm busy. So, back to what I was saying. I told you I'm not from this planet. I found this out. I'm from the planet Hot Sauce, the Capsaicin Nebula, in the galaxy of Moruga. Okay? That's what it is. Lived in the city of Boot. Ghost. Seven Pot was my father. My mom, we called her Bonnet. Yeah, I was a Scotch Bonnet 7-pot mix. They called me the Omen pepper. Well, what happened was, Frank's Red Hot was in the galaxy searching for more peppers. They needed peppers. They wanted better peppers to grow for their operation. Of course, they found the planet Hot Sauce. Scanners for capsaicin went off the fucking scale. They warp drived in. They came as if they were friends, sharing the recipe and their cayenne peppers. My mother and father, they knew something was up. This couldn't be real. I mean, they tasted Frank's Red Hot sauce and it was... Well, the officials of Planet Hot Sauce obviously wanting to pad their pockets. They agreed to this deal with Frank's. We would export 30% of our peppers to them. At least that's where it started. And we would no longer make certain brands of hot sauce. Our own hot sauce on our own fucking planet. How could they tell us this? Well, they did. Shortly after the initial contact with Frank's Red Hot, Tabasco came. And Kelly. He wanted to buy the other 30% of the peppers. Now, they didn't think about this because 30% and 30%, they still thought they had 100%. No. They only had 60. 70, actually. Now they only had 40% left. They no longer controlled their own planet. Well, Franks and McKelvey decided that they were going to do some other stuff. And this other stuff that they decided that they were going to do infringed upon the agreed upon agreement. Remember, they had no idea. They figured they somehow had 100% when they sold 30% to the first, and then they still had 100% when they sold 30% to the other one. They didn't understand the logic of the Franks McKelvey conglomerate that had swooped in, started taking people away from each other. They took my father, 7-pot. Then they took my mother. But they had hidden me, small, habanero pod, destined for Earth. This was many years before Earth was really doing Earth stuff. So kind of like my future travel thing. It's all fucked up story now because obviously they just sent me down to Earth in a goddamn habanero pod. Plant grew in the ground near my mom and dad's house. I said, oh wow, this habanero pepper plant. Picked it, brought it inside. And then a few days, I popped out the pot. Small little pepper. Omen pepper. Delicious. The rest of the food. The tree was, they didn't eat me, because obviously I looked like a little person. They were intrigued by me. Picked me up and they put me in a little 10-gallon tank. Ran around in there. They fed me stuff. Usually vegetables and shit, which I didn't like. When I was able to talk one day, I said, hey, I want some of that meat shit you guys always eat, and that smells so fucking good. You know, I do kind of look like y'all. You would think maybe I might want to eat what you eat. And he said, oh shit, he talks. I never shut up after that. Here I am today. from the knowledge imparted in me from the planet Hot Sauce, Capsaicin Nebula, the Maruga Universe, or Galaxy, whichever one it was. That's why I have so many different flavors of hot sauce. It's in my blood. Literally. I was born to a 7-pot and a goddamn Scotch bonnet. Jeez. In the city of Boo, by God's damn chance. I mean, what do you expect from somebody whose whole entire DNA strand is literally mixed in with capsaicin and everything else that has to do with hot sauce? Piss vinegar. It's disgusting. But not to me. It's probably disgusting to you. But that's what it is. It's what it is because I come from hot sauce world. There are other stories that could be told, but we won't tell them. We won't tell them because they don't need to be told now. And fortunately for you, I have things that I must do at this particular point in time. But when I return, I have other things to tell you. Interesting things. Things about the other pod that was sent down to Earth. My evil cousin. And what he's planning to do if I can't stop him. I might not want to stop him. You people have been acting like fucking total goddamn dicks to yourselves. What he's planning on doing might actually be fucking worth watching. Or at least be funny. But I'm not going to tell you about it now. If you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, you're going to have to come back. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe you should. And you can hit that stupid little notification bell thing and you'll know when I come on because I tend to be very spontaneous and random, people. Very random. Remember, I'm free. I can go on whenever I want. Any time of day, night. So, it's in your best interest to hit that notification bell. Don't punch it, just click on it with your mouse in whatever thing, or if you have a touch screen, touch it with your finger. But, you know, you should. It's good for you. It's good for you. You never know what I'm talking about. But for now, why don't you guys go eat some lunch? Lunch is good. I think I'll go get lunch. Or I'll make some noodles for lunch, and then I'll talk about how good they taste. Until then, you have a good afternoon.